happening, YouTube? Thought I'd drop another video for you guys. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of work on the head. We'll obviously dismantle it and then do the port and polishing. I don't think the video will be done by today because obviously port and polishing takes a lot of hours. But I'm doing it all myself, and I'll go through the process of doing each part with you, so you just get an idea of what it's going to do. Obviously it's not going to be a perfect job, but we know how good the K20 heads flow anyway. They flow phenomenal. So obviously I'm only adding to it, and obviously I've got new guides going in there anyway, so I'm just going to port the hell out of it as much as I can, polish it as much as I can, make it as even as possible, and hopefully it'll come out all right. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you step by step as I'm doing it, guys, so you can, if you want to do your own head or something like that, then yeah, then you can do it. But it's going to take a long time, I think. So yeah, here's how she's starting. Obviously it's on my workbench. I've got my Dremel in there. I will start by doing a prolapse of me dismantling the head, taking off the valves for you. I'll go through the tool with you in a second. Let me just get set up. Alright guys, I'm using a dodgy stand to hold the phone. So yeah, hopefully it comes out alright. But this is the tool. You can find it on eBay. It's quite a cheap tool. I think it's probably about 20 quid. Took a little while to come, something come from China. But this is sort of the valve removal tool for anyone who don't know. Yeah, so basically what it is, like, it screws to the head, and obviously which holds it firmly to the head, and then you've got your little cup, and then obviously you screw this down, and this will press the valve down, which then you can release the collets. Make sure you've got a magnetic screwdriver. I think this one's magnetic, I'm not sure. We'll see, I've got some anyway, if not. And then obviously when it's pressed, you take the collets out, and the spring will be released. It's very easy tool to use. Make sure, oh, you can see it down here, I'll put a bit of rag underneath, like quite a lot, to press it up so that the valve can't open much. So obviously if the valve goes down and opens, then it'll take the collet with it, you won't be able to get the valve out. So I'll stop the valve from opening, and now let's see if I can do one on camera for you without the phone falling down. So, alright, okay. One collet, wherever the camera is. Sorry guys, it's a bit awkward. One collet. Two collet. And then make sure you got a little pot for them to keep them safe. And all you do after this, just slowly wind it out. And then you have your valve springs, and then obviously you can get the valve out now, you push it out the bottom, and there you go. Usually guys, when you do this, yeah, when you do this, make sure you mark each valve to each, like so obviously to inlets you do 1 to 8, and your exhaust side you do 1 to 8, and make sure they're all in sync. So obviously, just to give an example, basically I'm changing valves and obviously springs also don't really matter, they're all going to be newly lapped in anyway. But yeah, obviously, so you do like 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, and obviously so on. But make sure you label everything and you get it right. That's the tool. Yeah, that's the tool that you need. But I'm now going to go ahead, I'll put this on a time-lapse video for you guys and me smashing this out quickly. Right guys, so got the head dismantled. Honestly, that tool, so honestly, with the money of it is, it's such a lifesaver how quickly that does that head. That took me about 25 minutes to get all the valves out and get the head dismantled. Those of you who build engines and know about the old school valve tool and things like that, that's such a headache compared to this. But yeah, that tool, can't rate that enough. So yeah, as you can see, still got oil in it, it's dirty. But yeah, the valves are out, the springs are out, all that. So yeah, 1 second, let me set it down for you a bit. Just filming alone. Yeah, so the valves are completely out. Now I've got oil spilling all over me. Yeah, I can't actually show you. It's very good because I've got oil everywhere, but I'm now about to clean that, so bear with me. But yeah, valves are all out for you. And that's the process of basically doing it. And obviously with that tool, so much quicker. Make sure you bag up. Obviously I've got all my collets in there. I forget what these are called because my brain's dead. But anyway, these are like the VTEC spring or the valves. I can't remember what they're called. They go in here. But yeah, I'm gonna probably buy some uprated ones for the head anyway. So yeah, obviously got to take stem seals off and things like that, but I'll worry about that after. I might even just send it to the machine shop with them on, and then they can put the new lot on because Joe's gonna do it for me. Yeah, let me clean this down anyway, guys. Alright guys, give it a little clean. I can't honestly believe how clean this head is, to be honest with you. Like, I've just sprayed a bit of brake cleaner on it and it looks like new. It is very, very, very clean head and very good condition head, which leads me to believe, obviously I didn't get told about the engine. I was told it was low mileage, didn't really believe it because I got it for a bargain. But it is very, very, very clean. All I've literally done is spray that a brake cleaner and let it rest while I was sitting down there. And yeah, very happy with the results. And obviously when it goes to the machine shop, it's going to be fully cleaned. Obviously all this will be cleaned as well. This is just obviously like a sort of corrosion and shit you get from the just being in the car really. So what I'm going to start on today is porting the exhaust ports. As you can see the state of them at the moment. Yeah, they're not the best ports you've ever seen. They're really filthy, but I'm gonna literally port the hell out of them. And obviously doing it with a trusty old Dremel, as you do. It takes a lot of time. Got a load of parts to do it. Obviously I ain't gonna time lapse this because this will be hours and hours worth of time lapse, but what I'll do is I'll update every time I've done a port and sort of show you the progress. Obviously at the start, you want to start off with a stone really, to sort of grind the port out, and obviously get the shape and the size you really want of it. And then once you it will take quite a long time and quite a lot of these stones. But once you've done that, then you will switch to, I ain't got any new ones to hand at the moment, they're over on the shelf. But basically, yeah, you go to sort of one of these Dremel tools. It's like a little bit of sandpaper that goes on this plastic part. I might zoom in. Yeah, so it goes on there on your Dremel, and then obviously you put it in the Dremel, and then that's what you use to sort of smooth out and sort of make it nice and polished effect. Well, not polished, like you smooth that out and then make it as mint as possible, and then you've got some polishers. You've got little polishing pads, and there's a compound. I haven't got none at the moment, it's on order. And then you just use the compound on it, and then it comes out sparkling as hell. So yeah, I'm going to jump onto porting this head now, and then I'll film every sort of step of the progress for you, so you know what's happening, and if you want to try it yourself, you can sort of use this video as a guide. Alright guys, I've been on this about 35 minutes now, just on this part. Yeah, there's a lot coming out. Obviously I'm pouring it to death. Obviously that one's dirty, so you can't see much of the difference, but yeah, there's a massive difference already. Blow that out a bit. But yeah, you see I'm chiseling away at the walls basically with the Dremel. Yeah, to try and get as much flow out of there as possible. So yeah, that's how you start anyway. I'm nowhere near done on this port. Still got to take out a lot of meat. Yeah, as you can see up close. I've got to turn the head around and do it from the other side yet. But that's sort of the idea you want to be getting at. So you can see it's obviously eating away at it. Like so just so much more blow in there will be. What I might do as well, for you guys just to see, I might take I've got another spare stock head. I might take a stock head to Joe and flow test them both, just to obviously to see just how much of a difference it will actually make. Spending all these hours polishing your own head, and obviously, yeah, just see if it's really worth it in the end. Just so, otherwise, it might be pointless. You know, I might not even gain hardly anything. Like the time I spent on it may not even be worth the gains. So, but at the end of the day, I'm chiseling away, and yeah, that one's a lot more. Yeah, a lot more. The size difference is quite big already. You can't really tell, but I'm gonna carry on, guys, and once obviously I finish one port completely, I shall show you. Alright guys, so I'm saying I'm gonna be done with this port. As far as actually porting, obviously I've not polished it yet. Just trying to get the best way to see it for you. Yeah, I've poured it out quite a bit. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, well, you'll see just sort of how much it's everywhere. I've ported it quite a lot. Probably more than I've done any other head, really, to be honest. So, yeah, obviously there's parts I can't reach. Unfortunately, the way that one curves round is awkward, but it's still ported. It's quite a good extent. Obviously, valve guides have got new Freya ones going in, as you guys know. But yeah, just needs to be polished now. But that's one done. So that's the start of the puzzle. Only another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to go. Wish me luck. I'm probably gonna stop filming on me doing it now, and then I'll just film once it's done at the end and all polished. Save you me keep going over it, and then obviously once that's done, I'll send it to the machine shop, and then I'll also show you the process after of how the head come out. But got a lot more to do, so I'm gonna crack on. Alright guys, so first day porting the head come to an end. I've been at it probably about 4.5 hours, and I've almost done sort of 2 ports really. So I'll tell you, so it takes a long time porting the head properly, and it's not even properly, it's just ported at the moment, it's not even polished, so got quite a long time to go yet. But I'm just going to wrap it up on the first day, just so you know where I am after the first day of porting. So if you are going to think of doing your own heads, you know it's not a quick, you can't go, oh, I'll just quickly port that, boom, boom, boom. It takes a while, and obviously if you're more of a perfectionist as well, it can take even longer because you're like not happy with certain bits. So this is like where I've got today basically. Yeah, as you can see, let me get the light. Yeah. Basically, yeah, it's so much ported now basically compared to what it was. Yeah, so that's 2 ports done. Obviously they're stock ones. Yeah, they're a lot bigger. I mean a lot smaller, sorry. Just trying to get the lighting right, it's doing my head in. But yeah, you see they are ported quite a lot compared to these ones. So yeah, so I'm gonna wrap that up there and let you know that that's all that's been done today. Oh, hang on a minute, let me turn it around and show you the top part, so obviously that's what everybody's seen. Yeah, so I sprayed it with a bit of cleaner and it's got a bit of rubbish stuff in it. One second, bear with me. I'll let you can see how much has come out. It's literally everywhere. So, and that's just out of 2 ports. So, a bit of cleaner, let's try and show you a bit better. yeah, you can see it's been quite heavily ported. So compared to obviously them. So yeah, it's got a long way to go still. I don't know how much I'm going to touch on the inlet side, because obviously they're massive ports as it is. If any of you haven't seen the K series inlet ports, I'll show you. Yeah, they are quite big as it is. As you can see, they're absolutely ginormous, to be honest. But I don't even think I don't think I'm going to touch them. We'll do a bit of research, a bit more research on it. But yeah, I don't know. I might give them a little. I don't really know. I'm going to have a bit more of a study on whether to touch them or not, to be honest. But I've got the exhaust to do first, so yeah. Yeah, that's where we're at, guys. So I'm going to carry on filming. The next day I come porting. It should be tomorrow. What's happening, guys? It's the next day, I think, which is obviously to make it the Tuesday or the Wednesday. I'm not sure what day we'll get this anyway, but yeah, so back down unit. Want to finish porting the head. Run into a bit of a problem. Basically, obviously I'm doing it with Dremel, and I bought a load of tools to do it, and I've gone through them already. So let me just show you what I mean. Right, that's all the Dremel tools I've done. There is a hell of a lot of porting gone on here. Basically, I've ported everything. Well, I say I ported everything. I'm not nowhere near finished. I've got a knife edge the centre of the port quite a bit more yet, to open it up a bit more. Obviously, that's one that hasn't been done. There's a massive difference. So yeah, I've run out of tools. I've literally got no more stones left. They're all broken ones and that in there. So I had to order some more and some sanding to polish it and smooth it out, because I seem to have lost mine. But it's pretty annoying because I wanted to get this sent out Monday to the machine shop. But I've literally ported most of it. It just needs a little bit more of a touch up, so I'm happy with it. Yeah, so I've not touched anywhere near the guys too much, as the machine shop's going to change them for the Ferreira ones I've got. Basically, I'm just going to make the head as best I can. I think I've definitely decided that I'm going to leave the intake ports due to them being massively big anyway. I don't think they need touching. I think that's for the best bet. And yeah, that's basically where I am for this part. So what I plan to do now is I'm going to jump over here, I think, and make some use of myself. Well, I can't do that. And I think I'm going to change the clutch line. Take away this standard one that goes around the back, because it keeps getting hot. That's why the heat tape's on it. And I've got a new one over here. So yeah, I'm going to change this clutch line on there. That's the first bit, and then I've got one of these, which is a vacuum box. Yeah, it's an old one, but it'll do the job. Instead of having all this spaghetti junction, I was going to try and have everything running off of this tab along here, or like that, whatever way. Just so it looks a bit better, because yeah, it is. Sorry about the lighting, guys. It's pretty bad at the moment. Let me see if I can change it a bit. Might be a little bit better. Yeah, so just try and get rid of some of these. I can't get rid of that one, so that's methanol, but look, it's all just gobbledygook. So yeah, I'm going to jump on and try and do them 2 jobs today, and then I might wrap this up as a video. I was going to finish the head in this video, but I'm going to wait. I'll finish the porting, and then once I finish the porting and I've smoothed it, I shall let you see it before it goes to the machine shop, so you know the condition before and after and things like that. So yeah, I'm going to jump on this now, guys. I'm waiting for my tripod to come, as I broke my other one, so no time lapse for the time being, but I'm just going to jump on it. Alright guys, well, sorry about the lighting. Been cracking on. couldn't fit the clutch line because they sent me the wrong size. Fair due to them, messaged them straight away and they called me to sort it out. But yeah, they said that it should fit, but it don't. So I'm gonna have to sort out a new clutch line or fitting for it, because obviously I don't want the stock one because it keeps getting hot and that. But I've given the bay a little tidy up. I'm gonna put that vacuum box on. It still looks a mess, but I'm gonna show you how much has come off. Alright guys, so the vac box is properly installed. Oh, gonna have to put cable tie on that one and that one, I forgot. But I'll get that done, it's not a problem. Yeah, so I've tied everything on. It still looks like a heap, an absolute mess, but I've removed 1 T-piece, 2 T-piece, 3 T-piece, all these bits of pipe and all the little blue bits of pipe. So it is a hell of a lot neater, believe it or not. But yeah, I've taken a lot out and run everything to 1 vacuum box. But yeah, I'm still not happy with how messy it looks in here. But I've got a lot going on, so yeah, there's not much I can really do. I want to sit there one day and try and think how I can make it look a bit neater, because it does. Someone commented on K20a's video saying it looks like a freaking laboratory. And they're not wrong. I mean, if you look at it, it's just busy everywhere. Busy, 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 busy. So I may change a few things on it to try and make it look a bit better, but it does what it's meant to do. So yeah, but getting it ready for new engine soon. I'm not getting everything. I want everything perfect on the stock engine first, like as in how I want everything, so that when I can just put the new engine in, the big power one, everything will be just fall in its place. So yeah, so I was gonna obviously do a bit more on the head for the video, and obviously hopefully fit the clutch line and things like that in the video, but I can't. Obviously there's no point me keep dragging out videos for you and end up with one massive video. So I'm going to put this vlog out there for you and let you know that things are happening instead of chucking it all in one video. The next video should, I don't know if I'm going to show, do you know what, I might just show after the head's been done at the shop, because it's just probably content you don't really want to see. It's pretty boring me showing, but I've showed you how I'm porting the head and things like that, so I might just show you the finished product and that. That'll be the next video, I think, on sort of head work and that. I obviously will have more videos coming on me working on the EP3. I've got loads of little bits to do to get it ready. Some exciting bits actually as well, so I'm looking forward to that. The crap bits, obviously porting and that takes ages and it's monotonous. But yeah, I've got a lot of things lined up. Obviously, I've got that leaning out issue. When the fuel gets below 1/4 of a tank, it starts leaning out. So I'm gonna have a look at the carrier again and see if I can sort something out to make it sit on the bottom of the fuel tank a bit better, so I can get right to the end of it. So instead of it leaning out around just below 1/4 of a tank, I can sort of fix the whole thing, so I can go to the bottom empty. That's what I'm gonna try anyway. I don't know if I can do it, but we'll see. We'll see what I can get at. I've got rear bumper to go on. That is going to be cut for drag. I've got the wings I'm going to be making, front drag wings, so I can fit massive wide tyres on it and slicks. What else is going to be happening? I've got a few little electrical problems where the indicators stay on. I'm going to look into all that, and the central locking planner up and the stereo. So yeah, I'm going to be doing all that really. So there's a fair bit of content coming for you guys, and well, that's in the meantime before obviously the engine parts turn up from the machine shop, and then there'll be loads of content when there'll be the engine build, there'll be the engine going in, and there'll be the mapping again, see what we can make. Then next year it'll be drag racing down pod again. So yeah. Anyway, enough rambling. Make sure you check out XO Racing. They sponsor the channel. Boost Developments in Capitals. They'll give you a 10% discount. Make sure you check them out, because a big favour of them sponsoring us. So yeah, make sure you check them out. I'll see you again soon, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share. Let's pop to that 1,000. Nearly there.